All right, we're looking for, well, this guy. Let's talk to this guy. It's 7, it's almost 8 o'clock. My first day, I guess, is almost over.
Something?
Yeah, I definitely am feeling better. Sorry, I gotta turn the game volume up a little bit for myself. Jersey Mike's, oh, that sounds so good. I've been craving Jersey Mike's, so that you're in the know. Punch him with the mug? That sounds good. Hi, how are you doing, Pixelaries? But yeah, I'm feeling better, and on the up and up. I had to, call out from work and take a chill day, but that's, how it goes. That's why they give you sick days. All right. I found this mug in the trash. Show it to the man. Is it yours?
Oh, man. Holy, that's great. Look at that guy go. I haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Look at that mug. Oh, I go? Is it yours?
Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's, it's been trying to creep into our subconscious. I haven't had that kind of bread yet in my diet, but, I don't know. I've been craving it pretty hard. And I have, the worst sandwich. And when I go to a sandwich shop, I always have the worst kind of sandwich. I always have a tuna sandwich. Maybe. I'm the one that wants it. She was the one that was talking me off the ledge. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Sorry, I need to turn this up a little bit more. Just for me to... Okay. On Jersey Mike's bread? Yeah. What did they call it? Mike's Way? With the olive oil and the vinaigrette and tomatoes. And before I stopped eating cheese, I'd get a couple of slices of Swiss cheese on it. Oh my god, so good. Sorry, I'm gross. I love tuna. I don't know why. I'm built different. He doesn't live in Martinez, of course. What was that argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
He spits on the ground. Patooey. Still the worst. Yeah, I guess. Well, they make their own, tuna salad on site, every morning. Cold cut combo. I could see that. Or a roast beef sandwich. But no, yeah, they make the tuna salad fresh daily. But yeah, pretty much the same. Oh, I mean, it's not like they're making the sausage there. They're not making the ham there. 9 no mayo. Oh, yes.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
That's so, you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who studied these things say that you, me, are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge.
Roast beef and bacon.
You can see the merits in that.
Oh, that is so good. Oh, you know what else is a sleeper sandwich shop that we used to go to? Firehouse Subs. Oh, they got good roast beef and stuff. Everyone hating on the tuna. Classic. It's okay. I'm strong. I've heard it my entire life. I go uphill. Well, Okay, what else have you thought up? Yes, I could really tell you're a prime example of superior design. Right. I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it? Well, I guess, yeah. but I don't have the vinaigrette and the olive oil and the Mike's Way.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Wow. I didn't realize I'd be getting on stream and fighting with everybody about my food choices. Mayo on hot dogs is pretty good. Yeah, it's from my childhood. Boiling up a couple of hot dogs and slapping them in a cold hot dog bun and slapping some mayo on there. And if I'm in a little bit of a better mood, I put a little bit of mustard on there. I kind of want a hot dog. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's creating interaction. So what's the problem with that then?
The damn kids are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
I could probably make a barf emoji. It might be against TOS though. They're weird about vomit and pee on Twitch, so and probably poop to go along with that. You probably can't have a poop emoji. Yeah, ketchup has got its own special spot. I find ketchup on potatoes in the morning is pretty good. Okay, so let me see. Problem. Lieutenant and other entries. This guy's just a piece of garbage. Well, I've already made up my mind. No, I can't. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go F off? Or, okay, sure, whatever. No. Yeah, F off with your racism.
Rent.
PP. Wow. Dwarf. There's a good one. Thank you. This man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere. Yeah, you let him know. We don't tolerate racists here. We're intolerant to intolerance. Isn't that... This game's gonna come out with that, like, eventually, right?
What? Say not you.
No, I don't want... You're a scab. You're not a lorry driver. Okay, let me see. Who else? This guy? This guy's up here, a lorry driver? No, that's fine. Don't need to be sorry.
How can I help you?
I'm down with sauce. I don't mind if it's a little watery. Yeah, that weasel I visited. Turns out he's got one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yes, his mug collection certainly represented antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. A man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad. All I'm saying is he had a lot of mugs. Yeah, antiquated social.
I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work. Thanks for helping out, friend.
Thanks for helping, my friend. Well, good talking to you. Okay, maybe there's other lorry drivers we need to chat with. Is it like spicy hot sauce? Because I'm down for spicy hot sauce. Ugh. It's a good thing it's Thanksgiving next week, because I'm craving like a bunch of food that I just can't eat. We might need to go to Jersey Mike's the day before Thanksgiving so that I could feel bad all weekend.
Kind of a snow limbo, man.
Snow limbo. What do I... locked? Oh, I guess I tried that earlier. You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
You know? 2 turkeys, $80. Ugh. Oh, but what? Those 2 turkeys are probably gonna feed like, I don't know, 20 people maybe? That's not too bad. How are you gonna cook them?
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now.
Other addictions? What do you mean, like racism? Oh, turkeys do sound pretty good. I think my grandmother is cooking for Thanksgiving, and I think we're having like a south of the border-ish Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken. Could be completely wrong. I forgot what exactly. It seemed like it was kind of bordering on that, which is fine. I'm okay with breaking tradition sometimes. Let me see. Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking?
Hey, man, that's serious criminal total. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
No, just ask me.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
Okay, let me just be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Nah, he don't trust the cops. This game, I don't think most people trust the cops. Well, I mean, the working class at least. Well, who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
We wouldn't say he's lying? What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
No, well, he admits it.
He's merely joking.
No, bust him. He's the guy. He hung him. Let's nail him for everything. Everything we've got. I'm doubling down on it. Oh, brine them and then smoke them? Yo, that sounds good. I bet it smells good too, but it sounds really good to eat. What? You're under arrest, wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the other world. Or, okay, and what are you actually hauling? He's under arrest.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
So, nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
I don't know. They may have. What's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion,
Camion?
at neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of foul rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
That's a Fallon A6 you got there.
Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Long time together. Could I get one of those Fallon tracksuits? Yeah.
Pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
What? No, just, okay, well,
Taps his fingers rhythmically.
all right. All right, you're suspect number 1 on this case, though. I've got my eye on you for everything. Murder, you name it. I don't want to see you at the end of the game right before the credits and find out that it was definitely you. Is there a way around here? Oh, yes, climbing over these boxes. Bold slogan. Humanox covers the track. Oh man, what a great slogan. Oh yeah, I hold tab to check. Yo, you smuggling drugs? You got a fix for me?
Wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio.
On the radio.
In her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
She looking at this photograph.
Amber type from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Snap my fingers in front of her face. Say, excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions, or nothing to do. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Well, we've definitely found the murderer and the smuggler. Let's pin it on her. Suspect number 1. Hello.
Her attention. You may need to be more forceful.
Well, snap my fingers twice.
Hey, who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back into reality. You all right, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have the small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Yeah, true that. Where else would you be then?
Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Wortotl picture starring Gabriel Guendero.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that, I found that on Blue Sky. Just one of my random friends. He only had 2 likes on it. But yeah, he had a Misty card in the Pokemon TCG Pocket. And Misty card lets you attach energies as long as you're getting heads. And the CPU rolled 11 heads on him and put 11 water energies on the opponent's Pokemon, which, yeah, he's like 1 in a billion chance of this happening, and it happens to me in this battle. It's pretty insane, but nice. I need to check if I need to finish any of the regions. I'm probably pretty close. I've got a lot of nice cards, but I've noticed they added like mostly Kanto Pokemon and like favorites from the other ones.
Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. Who's Gabriel Berguro? Berguro, sorry. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young. Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, man. Right, I have some other questions for you. Police questions. Sorry for interrupting your dreaming. No. We're gonna ask questions.
Gabriel Guendero.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame. Take a look. Look at this photograph.
Looks straight at you.
He's a striking, handsome man.
Wide brim hat.
Looks straight at you.
As an oil slick.
His head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick. And his jaw is the most perfect chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star because the girls used to faint in the eyes.
Oh, I don't know that.
Screen. And schoolboys used to
Good canoit. I have to do that then. I didn't know that. But, I mean, I'd eventually find out.
Only ever existed in her mind.
It's not like I'm doing anything different to get it. Then maybe, well, no, nothing. I'm just going to be opening random packs and doing the chance things to get the cards I don't have yet. So I take it you were in Misk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Well, someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy.
She gets gruff.
Doesn't make if it's me or not. They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. and they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of this.
All of what? The world. The present.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were cheering
Wow, you people.
petty little revolution.
Wow.
Meth. It was a golden age.
Take her in.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation under a solar of Mawindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
All right, now that we've asked you questions to dance around the real stuff, let's ask you the police questions.
It's not like I have anything better to do in this household.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. Well, what are you hauling?
Diamonds?
Diamonds?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
I guess. Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
She says that as if something.
Narcotic is the real reason. My electrochemistry senses are going off. Wait, you get high driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where Arisa, it's low. I go to the bottom.
She closes her eyes in revere.
Yeah, it's definitely some
Breakthrough imminent.
terrible kick in the dark. A sleek kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
What if the cargo is contraband? Or, I guess that makes sense, minding your own business. What if it's contraband?
Loman, what? Do you want to take an old woman in?
Yeah,
My guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
we're taking her in, boys.
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people. I'm gonna say, some people just
Just like strangling people. Till that, John Wayne Gacy? I don't know. Let's not get into it. I still don't really understand this whole Borodero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to live
Boyadero
on the Western Plain.
on the Western Plain.
Boyadero, Boya for short,
Boya.
is a cowherd from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. People like Manana at the gates have turned it into an ideology of sorts.
Okay, what's that?
And all the ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And I'm guessing that doesn't happen?
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Madrid, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going. So he gives up his writing and settles down, right?
No, the Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Madrid. Then he rises off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought this was going.
Understand? A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's the smuggler.
Well,
You hear that, Omar? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant? Should you drive a lorry if you get like that? Why is that?
I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case, but connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Okay. No, should you drive a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Monozosland, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge. And then she continues with the lyrics of Chucker's Atlas by Modest Mouse.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for one Amy. At the Stradas Zumirad, all the good ones. The deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes again and shudders. I'm something of an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself, or this should be reported to the proper authorities, or cool, ride until you're dust, sister. Well, yeah.
Irma,
Ride until you're dust.
I already am dust.
No, you're doing okay. You're driving a truck more than Dust does. You seem like a woman who knows a thing about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, no man? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
Where can I get my hands on an experience like that?
If you don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal.
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
If I'm corrupt. Everett sent me. Place a finger on the side of your nose and tap twice. What is this you're hauling exactly? I wanted to ask if you're interested in smuggling some drugs. Everett sent me.
fuck is Irad?
The Union bus?
And what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound.
Okay, let me put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you didn't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat. The U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat?
Drugs?
No, Loman diamonds.
Well, okay. If you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting here?
Do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the features of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree.
This jamboree, like Mario Party.
Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, in the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
He closes his notebook to stress it. Well, thank you.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree.
Enough to Mario Party. I need to get back to Mesk. Her voice trails off.
Mazovian socioeconomics.
Yo. These pictures are really good.
Point naught
It's a good thing they were made
of communism has been built.
before AI,
Child murder.
because I'd say they're kind of maybe close.
The shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He has started to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over personally with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a
Very smart boy.
something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
My bonuses. Yo, left-wing dialogue options give me +4 EXP, but I'm -1 on
We're
visual
Costco
calculus.
guys. Of course we go shopping. While
Oh,
eating
thank you for the bits.
We're Costco guys. Of
I
course
really
we have to
appreciate
try
it.
the
Yeah, I
double
haven't
chunk
changed them
chocolate
yet.
Cookie.
I also got -1 to
Sandwich just
authority,
cheered 5 bits.
downtrodden, and inva-communist. That doesn't sound great. Well, thank you. Okay, my brain be working. What's this? Taxation? Okay, did I get another one? I thought I did. No. No, I'm not doing race theory. Okay, I think we learned all of them that we have so far. I think it was just telling me that I got it. But, I'm cooking up some stuff. I'm changing my sub animation. I'm working on something. I'm sorry I don't have it, but I don't think anybody's going to sub during the stream or anything, but that's okay. It's okay. It's the way it goes. But I'm creating a new animation, and I'll show you guys when it's done. I'll probably post it in the Discord so you guys could get a preview of it. But I gotta draw some stuff. I had to use, I took a clip of myself. It's so funny because I use a green screen, and so I took a clip of myself from stream, and then I had to kind of re-add the green screen. Trubbish, he had to go away for a second. I feel like with this game and with games where I'm gonna probably post the beginning to end of it, I don't want to do that. Don't go to the lorry. It's getting pretty late. Day 1, 20:30. We got this guy. But he'll be back if I play something else. I might do some art streams. Get prepared for some art streams maybe over the weekend or during the holiday week. I can't guarantee anything, but there might be some stuff. I'm thinking making some more casual streams. Is that all the lorry? There's one more. You, lady, you're just a gardener, aren't you?
Can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and sighs.
Springtime just a few days ago.
So what is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand. The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Well, I'm pretty sure you did. You're going to jail. What about the other sign? Pigs go home? Who are these pigs?
Don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term
For members of the police.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
Okay, we'll see you later. Yeah, just something easy and where we could chill and I could throw some music on and get a little bit more engagement. There's a lot of people in here now. That's that party that guy was talking about. This guy, you're sleeping.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Locked. We can't. Okay, you're just gonna chill. Are you, I know you're Northern Lion. Are you a lorry driver? Gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can't buy happiness. Yeah, I've just been kind of arting a lot lately. Just getting more familiar with Adobe, I think it's called Fresco.
Is cooking.
It's like free.
Gives you a little
And they just added a bunch of like
presence.
free brushes and stuff like that. Like they had a paid version, but they were like, no, let's just make it free. Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something.
Typical chef.
There's an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that.
Well, thank you, composure. You've been big help. Maybe I could open it?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Okay, we did all these. Okay, Okay, things are changing. That's pretty cool. Like, there's days, are there like a certain, wait, what was above my head? That, hello? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. There was somebody here. There was a lady, hey, I don't think we've talked to you that much.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly turns to me with a smile.
Who's Sweetie?
We did talk to her. Okay. What other lorry drivers were there? We're bad at figuring out. Okay, let's talk to the guy, head honcho. I forget his name. Let him know that we did the thing. This guy in here, he's still going with the let us work. It says GRIH. Alright, we go this way? No one's in here still. Is this just a random room? No, it's getting dark, so I think we gotta... Am I going the right way? No, I think it was this way, actually. Hey, yes. Composite eye of halogen light watches you emitting a low buzz. What's this? A pad?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. The words marsh and arrête.
Arrête. Well, let's arrête.
It does not return to its original position.
It does not move at all. Okay, I don't think we got a way in there. We're not very strong. Oh, yeah, with that Discord message, I don't know if you've heard it. I've signed up for another Deadlock tournament, so be prepared for that. It's like gonna be the weekend before Christmas, I think, is when it starts. So I'm pretty prepared for that.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
Easy Leo? Why do they call you Easy Leo?
Lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
Okay.
It's so thick, it's impossible not to notice he is Ubi.
Ubi.
Vanishing Peninsula, if Ubi Sunt, on windy.
Ubi stunt?
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, now belongs to Everard.
I may pause the one where I stopped playing, but I'll be streaming it. I don't know, maybe. I need to come up with more point things. We'll figure it out. Maybe something could jump out at me, like a ghost or a scary noise. Or maybe even, like, I could do something... I could use, like, my programming knowledge. Yeah, I am a coward. To, like, make something physical happen. That'd be pretty dope. I know Pay Money Wubby has, like, a gong or something. Maybe I could do something similar, but not, like, directly copy it. Hello?
Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
It's very nice.
A union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
Open Pokemon packs, you pay points, and I open a Pokemon pack. Yeah, we could do something like that. Probably. It'd have to be a lot of points. What is it with you people and scabs?
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Well, you're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent.
AK, yo.
World. I was about 10 then.
What does AK give you? How much is for me to not have touched the controller? 1,000? And you could do that to me 8 times? I need to raise the price. 13? You have 13K? Yeah, I need to raise the price.
No touching!
No touching. For, what, 10 seconds? That's easy. My wife's watching from the living room, and I could hear the sounds and everything. Don't go back on it. Okay, yeah, if you want to, I'll raise the price to 5K, and if you want to do it during the tournament, then I'll let you do it. I'll just let you do it, I guess. And if you want to just watch me play the game and wait till I am in the essential spot for you to best do damage to me, then yeah, go for it. Oh yes, born and raised in Arishmister. Mom had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of
Meet in the middle, 3.
animals and whatnot.
That should be fine. We could probably make it happen for 3.
Where I come from, no sir, those are just nasty rumors.
Just nasty rumors.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. Logic, medium, 11, very high. What's going on here? Look at the mountains of containers rising behind him. Yeah. Watch, we fail.
In the yard.
We almost failed.
The mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
And Wildfire's like,
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
yeah, not quite. We're just playing some story games because they're something new for it. Maybe I could think of something else. Let's do this. Here, hold. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm going to. Sorry. This will be boring for a moment, but I'll try to keep you occupied. I'm gonna create a new channel point thing, and what I'm gonna let you do is pick something. Pick a result from me talking. How about that? How about them apples? Catch me outside. Just give me a few moments. No dead air. I'm just talking. Let me see. Community. Analytics. These titles are... The stuff's kind of just spread out everywhere. Viewer rewards. Power up and channel points. Add new custom reward. Give my reward a name. Pick a... spell checking. Rewards. This is going to be 3,000 points. Create. Okay. I don't know how long it takes, but it should be in there. Let me just double check and make sure there isn't a save button here. Enabled. Says it's enabled. 3,000 points. We're also going to change this. We're changing the other one to 3,000. There. User activity. There you go. I'm going to just check on mine real quick. Nope, not in there yet. Gonna just constantly spam it. Oh, it's in there. So if you see something, try to spend your points and you could do it. From the Containers Yard store.
Here to be
Sorry for the delay.
Union container colors.
Cisterns underneath the Utane. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? What is underneath these red covers? Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. What's underneath these red covers?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Most of them have labels on them, I think.
Chemicals. That's a different way of saying drugs. It looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things.
Oh, Mr. Everett.
To everyone.
Says I go and tell them to everyone. That makes sense. Well, it looks like a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
They are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Well, thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
At all, mister. No trouble at all.
Little guy affirms merrily. It's definitely sounded like that. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty. What's in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm. Yeah. Ask him.
That one. That should be empty as far as I know.
You liar.
Containers here have nothing in them.
There's drugs.
To be loaded up.
There's drugs.
Told you.
Told you. Where's everyone? The harbor's empty.
The guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Haven't worked for 2 months. That's a while.
So the one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding...
Jean-Luc? Guarding the gate?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Yeah, if you, the moment it comes in, I'll stop, like, all dialogue stuff, but I'm not gonna, like, wait here. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick on that flapper. But Titus and his boys. No, I'll ask whoever gives it. Whoever, spends the points, so pick a dialogue option. And, if there's something like, if I'm playing Pokemon, yeah, I know. That's also the downside. But as soon as it comes in, I'll stop it, and then you could pick. But just start chatting me up, and I'll be distracted, and then you could slip it in. Well, what kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling them to take some time off.
But what did they... Oh, here we go. Dialogue option. To take your picks, hoax sandwich. Type in 1, 2, or 3. But what did they actually do? Really? Did they kill someone? Or I have another question. Well, reserve it for later. Okay. You want to use... okay. Just, I'll try to keep my eyes in chat and just type 1, 2, or 3. Well, what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
So I was in middle school.
Let's keep this on the hard ease.
He looks at you for assistance.
It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Too rowdy? Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days.
End of days.
He's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fish he apparently owned.
There's people like this where I work.
Just cut in there with your questions.
See you later.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. Okay. We got some intel from him. Now we're gonna talk to Everett and let him know we did the deed. And he's gonna tell us about his drugs. I should just really click to walk.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Yeah, you almost killed me. This guy? Yeah, he Yeah, no, no, he's very manipulating and evil, I think. I'm told the Union is involved in some local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any Johnny fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Oh yeah, the talking guy, yeah.
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No, I'm not.
You've heard me, Harry. Me, a friend.
A friend?
You know what?
What?
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Okay, of course.
His real reaction beneath courtesy.
Of course.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy.
Team Harry. Yo, Team Harry over Team Jacob for sure.
Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Well, I opened the door. You asked me, can we discuss the murder now?
Glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
Well, I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of the old Revachol on his wall. The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't. Could press him for more information, but he probably wants us to have gone in there. Yeah, Crazy Eyes, he's got one looking at the door at all times, ready to make his escape. I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Contrary antiquated mug collection. What a...
Oh, good thing we did one.
Everart's Rainbow Coalition.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
And we succeeded?
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men
And
like
wax
you
backs.
to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
Well, I hope so, because, none of the police work has been happening at all. The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
He grabs his head with both hands. Oh, you guys are light years ahead of me.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Oh my goodness, this guy.
Do you think this Weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
He's possibly.
No. I don't cross paths like that. What I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
You're a liar.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But this Weasel may have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Yo, Korean barbecue. Oh,
It's a pedantic weasel.
it does sound real good.
And known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing someone with an imaginary baton. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's set something up. Great technique. You make a great sergeant. You're telling me with a gut like that.
I'm not so sure about it.
Sergeant, at least, maybe even captain.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer.
You are. You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
Now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines crew. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Try to starve ourselves before we go.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets.
This guy's got, he's really good with his pantomiming.
Talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yesut, Semenine, Saramoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Dang, hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. And their brutality are very real.
Okay, we'll go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Ah, he's in a container, okay. Yeah, I bet there's stuff there I could eat. Yeah, I could cheat a little bit. I'm probably going to have upset tummy all week next week, so might as well. Wait, they moved the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Okay.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent.
Yeah, pretty much.
Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us
Dang.
and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Push to kill. Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on this?
Potentially, Harry.
Arrest them all.
We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Well, who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, Socialist Democratic Furboard drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Okay, here he comes rationalizing it.
Worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Wow. Well, then we're going to arrest him. Ugh, it sounds like a lot of things that do that. It's weird how your tongue is like, oh yeah, this could come right in, no problem at all. But it makes you feel bad. Like, what's up with that? Our tongue is lying to us.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
He places a lot of faith in that lawyer girl. Perhaps this is a tactical error.
Anyway, tactical error. Let's take advantage. Do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? Get it on the books. Yeah, let's do it. You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it will probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Okay. that school, and it'll just churn you. Well, tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All
Birthday? Yo.
Secretary Union members. Always
Yes.
advance their
My birthday.
Socialist Democratic Movement. Core members.
Yeah, let's the weekend of December 7th, December 8th. And then some of the other is a Friday. Well, and then I stream on Friday. Let's do it Saturday night. Saturday. And then we could also invite people that are also in the stream. Stream people. Hello, this is a call to arms. If you want to have some sweet the Korean barbecue, let's do it. 7th. Post it in the Discord. We'll get the Discord people going. Let's get this cooking. Saturday. Okay, they're simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Arrest them all. Union members.
We used to run them, but things really...
Yeah, I know, I'm loud.
Titus took the reins.
I need another grog, by the way.
Gotta love his initiative.
Gotta love his initiative.
Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, all leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they had the
Oh, we've got another.
best of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
A doggy. Yeah, we can figure it out. There's other people that have dogs.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Got grog delivery. Saturday. Alright.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Well, the initial grog. Let's dinner. Let's do it 6, 7 o'clock ish. Oh yeah, I don't got a dog that'll do it for me yet. You know, the people that train their dogs to
In full force tomorrow.
bring them beers from places. After 7. Cats and dogs. Not another one. Well, you got a big dog. You got the biggest of dogs. You know what, Harry? He points both index fingers at you. Both of them? I got a feeling they're going to show up in full force tomorrow. What?
The lieutenant marks something. In his note.
That's a big mark in my notebook. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
I know. Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looked big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
That does sound quite unlikely. Yes, the big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal.
Yeah, he is fairly big. Yeah. Pretty much. In the future, I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardy boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Okay, I guess we are good friends.
Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
He holds out a banknote. Wait, why are you giving this to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
I just only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Well, it looks like we asked you about everything. It's a good talk. Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell
1 p.m.
strike.
Saturday? Well, yeah, let's do it. Let's do, lunch. That sounds good.
Right.
I think other people, daytime may work better for everybody anyway. And that way I could have a special birthday dinner if I wanted to. He leans back suddenly. I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really wanted to achieve with the strike.
What happened, Harry? I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yeah?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left? I'm communist.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat.
I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachol. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. That sounds about right. Well fed. No, I heard some murmuring about Half-Life 2 stuff. But I don't know. I didn't hear about what the update is or what it does. Please tell me. You're right not to trust me. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. So, that's in 2024. That means you're right. Okay,
But I don't believe you. You know how it is. Company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
2 signatures? What are these signatures? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Half-Life 2, you get episodes 1 and 2 without any extra cost. That's pretty nice. I think I already have them. I think they may have even probably been the first games in Steam, but that's nice. One more time. No. Okay. Dialogue option, editing. We'll do 2,000. I don't want you to pick every single one of my things, but I'll let you slip some in there. All right, I update it. It may take some time, so you might miss what you want to change. But anyway, nothing illegal. And Kim, what do you think of this? Or what are these signatures? What are these signatures for?
Asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
The youth center? What? What is this guy on?
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where is this place exactly?
Coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
He wants me to kick out people that are in the slums. What will happen with the current occupants?
They're just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
They're definitely going to end up on the street.
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're going to build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people.
No, you're not.
From under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
Well, Kim, what do you think about this?
I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
He studies Everett.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Well, except, but yeah, like I said, if I happen to be there, I'll ask them, see what they think.
Harry, such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands me an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning, what day is it?
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then,
La
you're
Rocca.
a solid socialist.
Social. I'm being manipulated for sure. I met Joyce, the company representative.
That's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very
She gave me $150.
this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Well, okay.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time.
One more time.
It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Okay.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret.
All-encompassing gesture.
All of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gal. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
Everything.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Was it? No, send it. I could take a minor dinner break. It'll help the stream. It'll keep me going longer. You'll be a good leftist by feeding us with the bread basket of. Okay, well, we may talk. Wait, can we go over a few details? Murder?
Certainly, Harry.
No, we're changing the subject. We're getting out of there.
Too soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Not too much. All right. Auto save. Thank you. I need to remember to save more often. We got the letter. Interact.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Well, let's look at the zoning plan.
Youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, is going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Dang.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
Kim, what do you think about this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine.
That looks fine.
They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
How is it going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Well, let's very high. We're so logical. Let's logic.
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise.
Dang.
Next door.
They're gonna get fucked? Wait, what are the ramifications of this? Or look, Kim, point to the photocopy. These people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about it? Or the noise will be tough on the villagers, but I guess that's just the cost of progress. What are the ramifications?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Kim, look at this.
I should have seen it.
The lieutenant frowns as he reads over the document again.
Probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed.
Yo.
You could forge their signatures yourself by the time he finds out.
Yo. Kim's a fucking baller.
However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Everard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village.
Yeah, I just turn around in front of him and be like, oh, here you go. All right. Here you go, buddy. We did it. We got them. We got experience. We got to spend an experience point. Logic. Yo, we're going all in on logic. We're solving crimes. Look at this upper right left corner. It makes it easy so that the next playthrough will, I don't know. Let's go down. I don't know if we're really going to do all this, but it'd be cool to like see the other things, especially when my psych is just terrible. But yeah, we're logic maxing. We're gonna be super detectives. It'd be funny too if I could just respec like halfway through the game. I'm just like, sorry, Kim, I'm an idiot now, but I love you. I'm very emotional. Psych is wild. Oh, that would be pretty fun. Because the other one is just physique where I just punch everybody. That'd be pretty fun too, just a punch build. And then what, sneaky thief? Yo, we might have to play this a couple of times. We got a lifetime. Somebody's father just had a 65th birthday, I think, and it made me realize that I've got like another 30 years maybe if I'm like unlucky to play a bunch of games. So let's do it. We'll do a couple of playthroughs. I guarantee a couple of playthroughs in my lifetime. Stay tuned. Keep watching. Don't miss an episode. Okay. It's getting pretty dark. Okay, this is his thing. Full of drugs. I can smell the drugs. Do we know what day it is? Notebook. Field device. Take the load somewhere home. I could forget things? Okay. Sorry. Just checking everything out. Locker. What is this? Why is it showing it? It didn't show me it earlier.
Hangs neatly on the wall.
Okay, leave. Is there something else in here?
The phone
It's Monday? Monday, thank you.
and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
I asked that, and then I look away for a second, and I'm like, it's not Monday, it's Friday. What are you talking about? All right, but hey, I'll behave myself, sorry. Yo, he got back up? What was that? The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. No, let's not talk to him yet. We'll give him a day. He's gotta chill out. He's on timeout. I want to talk to this big guy down here. If he's still down here. This guy's been literally chilling on this post all day. My ass would just fall off if that was what I'd do. Hello.
Right to work. Shame on you.
Shame on you. It was this guy they were talking about, right? What exactly is your goal here?
We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
It's locked. Take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get into the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Whatever he is.
Wait, you can't get by Measurehead? I got by Measurehead. I kicked him in the face.
Yeah. I saw your ballerina moves up there. In a real fight, these acrobatics will get you killed faster than a bullet.
Well, I mean, it seemed to work pretty well for me.
Only happens once. Now he's alert, standing on a narrow bridge, and my men are tired and hungry.
Have you considered storming in, like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Oh, yeah. If only it worked that way.
If you went out, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfectly lightly bearded square wedge. Didn't we push the button, right? Or we just pushed the button to open a small door instead of the main door? Who are all these strike breakers?
Women with rights. Work.
Right to work.
Not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud?
Yeah.
They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were.
Given a job to do.
Oh my God.
You've been talking to him for quite a while. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Where are you from, buddy?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity, going to figure out the strike miss. Routine, part of the investigation. Or I thought you looked real familiar for a second there. It's part of the investigation.
Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
I've already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain. Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo vault, bouncy work. I know the drill.
Know the drill? A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's the one I know.
Territory. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
It was a long time ago.
The man's quickly losing interest in talking with me. Well, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Get back to your right to work stuff. Did we check all this? We checked everything about this.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grog-made machine is well kept. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with fumes of heavy fuel oil.
No, nothing. Okay, well, the day's winding down. Thrift store. This guy gave me no information. 21. So it's what, 9? 9 o'clock? Okay, see. Let's check in here. See if there's anybody we could talk to real quick. Maybe the drug guy we got drugs from earlier knows a thing or two. One day
Worker.
okay, we can't do anything. Northern Lion, he's here, chilling. You got any new information? You? No, see you later. Get smoked. Chef's not here anymore. Oh wait, no, we need to pay our, no, I'll come back. I'll keep him on the edge whether or not I'll pay him. I know we got the money for it, but he could kick rocks. I forgot we didn't save when we did this.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
I don't think so. We'll try it again after this.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt
rubber. Yeah, they just smashed through the fence.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
Well, what happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, it must have been in a hurry.
The car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Was it connected to the case, you think?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
All right,
You could
if you think
follow
so.
the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay. We'll do a quick save. Yeah, we'll talk to the people sitting. I think we could only talk to the Northern Lion-looking guy with the bald head and the glasses and the Canadian denim jacket. Yeah, no, we can't. And then this guy, I think we failed to check, and we're still
Deep slumber.
waiting for it to clear up. Unless you're talking about her, because she's permanently sitting. But I think we got all our conversation points from her. Okay, let me see. Tracks, and then they went down here, right? What? And then it drove south. Going over the bridge. Did you see anything?
You see a Cimarron street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sile is embroidered over his breast.
Celine.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. Heck yeah, buddy.
Everything's cool.
Everything.
The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer. You're very...
Oh, it must be the eyes on the on the visor I got. Bang, bang, bang. This guy knows it. Look at my guy. He's just smiling.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout appearing.
Oh, whip him out, buddy. A pew, pew, pew. pew, pew, pew with my crowbar.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Oh, arrest, we're taking you in. You hung that guy in the back.
I'll come quietly. But perhaps I could convince you to arrest some of my wares, officer. With your money, maybe?
No, we're arresting your wares with your money. Persuade him to give me money? 58. Okay, well, we'll try loosening him up a little bit. The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
No hassle. There's a little of a hassle here, it appears. A moral hassle.
Whoa! Thank you so much
Mortis just followed.
for the follow, Stray Mortis. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great Friday night. If you want to just chill and watch the stream and just be a lurker, no problem with that. I really appreciate it. Doesn't that beat the idea of humanitarian aid? It's supposed to be free. That's what makes it humanitarian.
It is. Practically free.
Practically. 5 cents?
Tuna. Why not some macaroni too?
Yo, he's got tuna? We love tuna here on the stream. Stream's big fan of tuna. Maybe I could have a tuna channel point thing. That'd be pretty cool. I got ideas cooking. They're cooking. We're figuring things out. I think one said not for resale on the package.
No, Mayor Officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers. An extremely reputable guy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you got other suppliers?
Humanitarian aid.
Wait, does your supplier drive that Humanex lorry over there?
What?
The street vendor looks over his left shoulder and stares at the lorry, as though he's never seen a lorry in his entire life.
A convincing performance. Bravo.
Bravo. He's almost as good as the fat guy in the office.
You have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Okay, well, who's supplying you? He whips out his blue notebook and makes a note. Well, what kind of stuff are you selling?
There's goods in Rebashon. I've got
Sneakers, speakers.
extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
No shame, only freedom. I got some freedom for you. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
Your officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above all.
Dang, this guy's more connected than Fry's Electronics. Do you have a permit?
Good joke, officer. We don't have permits. Economic freedom.
Yes. Free market. Ugh.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful capitalism. Kim, is it true? He doesn't need a permit to sell?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy.
We don't need no stinking permits.
And its law officials are
so cool. Wait, but what are we doing here if there are no permits?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer.
My man.
You make all this possible.
My man.
Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
A gossamer state, you're right. This is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus. Or, so cool, guys protect businessmen while everyone else lives in the ruins. I could think of cooler things. But you're a foreigner. I'm protecting the business interests of foreign nations. Then I'm protecting the state lawlessness. I'm not an officer of law. I'm an officer of common anarchy. Okay, no permit then. Cool. I think this is the communist voice option. Because this is pretty capitalist. This is pretty racist. This could be pretty communist too. But we're going with 2.
Yeah? Cool ruins. I get to sell quality goods like this by cutting out the middlemen. You don't have to rebuild your house, live in a crater, or in a tree. Where can you do that?
Only here.
You're pretty sure you can live in a tree elsewhere too, but he wouldn't believe it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. I imagine that there's a discount for cool officers like me.
No need for discounts and ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Oh, how about the cash register?
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the price first?
My man.
My man.
How the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Well, no. Let's, give me some money. Give me money. Money now.
Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay.
He stops, his face suddenly serious. Well, because I'm corrupt? I don't really remember how it works, though. Being corrupt, I mean.
Ah, yes. Lots of cops are.
The street vendor nods, dead serious.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, no, we failed our role.
Detective.
Put a skill point into rhetoric to open this white check. Ah, I see. I gotta pay the toll to continue on this. Well, I guess I'll look around. Thanks for the info. What's this box? Did we check this box out? We probably did.
Sign on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime of
We already did it.
100% guarantee.
No, we're going. We don't need your glasses. We got a new thing. Finger pistols. Yeah. One time snapping doesn't help. You were promised a gun. That much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be, like, solving cases by what? Like, talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself? And them from savages without firearms? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem, and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. This is why we're internalizing finger pistols? No, why? Why can I not? Snapping to... I guess we need more experience points. Okay. Just gonna do one quick breeze through. It needs a diamond slot to be in. Unlock? Okay, maybe we can't unlock yet. Unlock? There's a lot of plus signs on here for something that says unlock without too much help. Okay. They're fixing the bridge. You know a lot about drugs. Forget an old thing. That's true. Indirect modes of taxations. Ultra-liberal dialogue options give +1 real. That doesn't help me. focus. Yeah. Oh no, we don't have enough skill points available to forget stuff. Maybe we'll give it a day. We'll sleep on everything.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I can help you with anything.
No, he doesn't have anything new. I keep hearing my voice from the living room with my wife watching me, and I cringe a little bit. You know, when you hear your like own self talking, right? That's a thing. It's not just me. I'm not the psychopath. You, hello? You a lorry driver? You sleeping? Better mouth your watch round me, boy. Take a break. Yeah. Let me get my character to, like, bed. Do I have to go to bed soon? I'm just carrying this crowbar everywhere.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see there.
Just an ordinary. What's this one? Conceptualization, maybe. Alright, we got the brats. Did we go in here? Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Let's go in
There
here.
must be another way into the building.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Must be another way into the building. Ugh. The smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Yeah, I'd love to. Hello.
A young man on a balcony, nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
What, all day? He's been watching me?
Looking for any trouble, officer?
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? It sounds like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
Nom, 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 nom. Thank you. I missed who that was. Turtle Prime, thank you so much. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. He says, a subtle voice.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Oh.
The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Yeah. Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
Oh.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Oh, he knows something. Can you tell... no, fuck that. I don't need his name. Looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? Yeah.
I even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good.
Too good.
Dog. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
I could do it as soon as I get something to make the smell not make me throw up.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
He waves lazily with his cigarette.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you? Look at Kim.
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Oh.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Takes down his blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Old patio chairs and dead houseplants litter the scene.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how one is every word.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend.
A friend over. Uh-oh.
It was my Sunday friend.
The Sunday friend.
Sunday friend.
How intriguing. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
Doesn't reply. Gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
Oh. Okay. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Martin Martinez.
Your parents really cursed you there, Martin. A name so nice, they named you it twice.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're actually not called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent, like the bottom of a well. Every sound is captured and reflected back. What? What? He didn't tell me anything.
I'd even go so far as to say
We will remove the body.
Oh,
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I?
no, not you. Some more muscular.
And when did you speak to?
Last week?
He's an actor, declaiming
You didn't answer the question.
I had it was my Sunday friend.
a Sunday friend. He doesn't reply. Gesturing
Nope.
with
Nope.
his
Nope. Nope. No new information.
darkening sky. The neighboring windows stand silent.
All right. We'll talk later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the balcony. Why, are you dying?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. Ugh, real low. Red check. It cannot be retried. No, we gotta. We gotta. 17%? That's what, a 1 in 8? Come on, buddy. Double sixes. Of course.
Your secret.
We were so close.
Beg him. Show him your emotional side.
My emotional side.
For his very feet like a dog.
Oh, I should have checked. I don't think I do. Honestly, if it's not the visor with the frog eyes, then it ain't. Then I don't got anything better. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
He takes a quick step back and looks around. Clearly, I've disturbed him.
Listen, I really have
I've got the upper hand. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the extinguished cigarette sailing over the rail. That's littering. That's littering. You're arrested. Littering. Arrest him. Break down the door. We have a reason. It's him, the murderer. Take the cigarette. He walks away.
Gone.
Lieutenant puts his notebook away and turns to you. We should run after him. See where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case.
Yeah, the other
There
cops.
has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Near the pier. What's this? Autosave? Thank you.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Yeah, we're turning this over.
There's a key beneath it.
Of course.
From the dirt.
Okay.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
How are we going to find the right one?
Just have to go in and see.
All right, we'll put the stone back. What's it? The smoker on the balcony. Ask around for his apartment number. Sounds good. We could go in. Okay. Hello. Balcony. Cigarette. What's this? Give it to me. Take all. What is this? +1 logic? Yo. I'm a logic boy. Glasses. Visual calculus? Nah. Get those out of here. Oh yeah. We're so logical with the sunglasses. Filthy boho, probably a narco maniac. That's for sure. Oh. Logic +1. Okay. Fill with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. Wow, Kim, what do you need?
Think about calling it today, maybe. Nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
What? I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages yet.
Should take care of that then.
I think I have the money now. This is money, right?
I'll also take a room at the Whirlwing. One cannot get much closer to the crime scene.
All right. Well, we'll start back here and after we go to sleep. Just leave the body hanging there. But the kid's got it. He's got the body on lock. He's throwing rocks at it, making sure he doesn't rise from the dead and take his revenge. But it would be convenient if he did rise from the dead, because then we could question him. Or arrest him. Either one. Arrest him for suiciding. Or taking part in a lynching. Okay, we're gonna just double check real quick, make sure there isn't anybody new. You got me paranoid. Talk to Northern Lion over here. Hey, everybody. You can buy stocks with money. True that. You can.
Work, isn't it?
You also can't. Okay, I guess we gotta let you know, give you some money.
help you?
So about that money I owe.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I have it. 130. Here's 130 real. Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you friggin' choke on it. Yeah, choke.
Great. Perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
No, you broke it. Fix it.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
9 p.m.?
Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance.
In advance?
20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then,
it's game over.
Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
What do you mean? I make all my best money at nighttime.
Room here too.
I'm a creature of the night.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
He looks at the lieutenant. I saw another thing. Just check. Something else.
Do I have a...
It's not a shaker. It's...
Am I wearing a little boat? Am I smiling? Do you see me smile? Because I'm not a bartender.
Yeah, we got that.
This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I want a fucking drink, asshole.
You're not getting it, asshole!
Damn.
This is a thoughtful exchange, but can we move on, please?
Okay, well, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go take a sleep. Let me see, double check, hold the tab button. Wait.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stuff, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
Very astute of you. This renders
What do you mean?
ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that.
Cotton.
Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then with most
Smoke them all. I'll think about it.
good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
Okay.
When you're done thinking about them,
Graduate to get,
getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
You should let me know this, like, at the beginning of the day. And just because she broke it doesn't mean it's unsmokable. Let me see. Find money for rent and pay. Find smokes and smoke them. Pretty easy. We leveling up. We're the smartest or the most intelligent.
The door is closed.
Let's give it a couple of knocks.
There's no answer. You hear the shower being turned on.
Somewhere inside. Let's try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Okay, well, knock again.
No answer.
Much harder.
Still nothing.
Hello?
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Yeah, I said, don't look at me like that. Don't judge me.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay. Yeah, why not? How thoughtful of you.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Sorry,
Now there. We should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
he likes a cigarette? Yo, give me that cigarette. I didn't know you smoked,
I
Kim.
have a cigarette in green when I go over my dogs. It's something of a ritual.
All right, well, I also have that ritual.
he looks so devastatingly.
Cool with that cigarette. Well, I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How'd you get so cool, Kim? Right on. Right then, the debrief.
I apologize, but I only brought water with me.
You're a liar.
Exactly one cigarette every night while going into my rooms.
That's the same lie I use when I don't want to give a cigarette to somebody. How'd you get so cool?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trials wheel. And then
He flicks the ash.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool effect. This man relishes his cool quite a bit. He took them.
Right then, the debrief. Debrief me.
And even food.
How do you think today went?
We didn't even know the body,
What? No, we did look at it. We threw up so many times.
but we performed a thorough search of the premises.
Yeah.
The crime scene. That's great.
Uh-huh. I generally prefer to start with searching the scene and then moving on to dealing with dead bodies. No, don't apologize. And don't say nothing.
Evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews,
Uh-huh.
we conducted an interview with Everard.
Yeah, a couple.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information.
No, he's hiding
He's
something.
not saying much on the matter because he thinks you could have getted more out of Everett.
Wow. I'm sure I could get him to tell us more.
I also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a redux.
Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too. Or, I don't know how I feel about my name, actually. Or, I want a different name. One I haven't ruined yet. I don't know how I feel about my name, actually.
It's best not to give it too much thought. We tried to interview the weapons rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
He purses his lips.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be encrypted.
Yeah.
Above all, today was exhausted. Why threshold running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
What, is he judging my running?
I've
Kill him.
theory about why you're running so fast. Just you wait until we get out.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest of me has to try to keep up. Or I'm training for a long-distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Or, yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why they do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Yeah, my mind moves fast. I gotta move fast.
Especially for men your age.
Yeah, and my blood alcohol content. He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on a cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. So what are our powers exactly? The RCM?
Quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Wouldn't that be easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
My wife made some homemade takas and oh my goodness, what's the name of the thing? It's the flat taco shell with the stuff on top of it. I can't remember the name. It's like escaping me. It was so good though. It was so delicious. And then some chips we held on to for a little bit too long, but she made some bean dip and mixed some Taco Bell sauce into it. It was really good. Tostada. Thank you. Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can we be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force.
Yo, got him down.
And strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
This is different than real life. This is the only unrealistic thing that has ever happened in this game so far. So what happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courant and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. And who makes the rules?
Coalition government, and the moral inter, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
His gaze is absently fixed on a window below of that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to fall. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Rebachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like.
Very communist thing to say. Get that extra EXP.
Peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
True. The moral lantern, what is it? Say nothing, just look into the night. Thank you for this. Leave. What is it?
Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. They had been running this place after the revolution failed.
They should have left a little pause for him to smoke a cigarette. Oh, I do think I might need another taco eventually. Oh, that sounds good. If I didn't know, how would you describe them? I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head. I really don't know.
There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the real belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP.
ICP?
Most intergovernmental.
Who going titty hunting? We going titty hunting. Woo, woo. Well, what is their symbol? Is it a juggalo?
Interesting question.
It's a clown.
Forget-me-not. Their motto is
love, compassion, self-discipline. That's the juggalo motto.
What they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict
manner. We're doing all kinds of success rolls.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Okay, what do they believe in? What do you think of them? I have an opinion on the moral lantern. What do they believe in?
They are Dolorians. They believe the
Dolorians
project set forth by her innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who was Dolores Day?
Historic figure, the author of the modern age. You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
Well, what do you think of them?
Our lantern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
All right, well, I have an opinion on the moral lantern. The lieutenant arches his brow, then he pulls on his cigarette. It's a slim white thing in his finger. I know what a cigarette is. You don't have to... things are bad out here. Point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. Or they've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We were stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois' rights. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberal kips, fucking men are turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. They've done an awful job. Have you seen the place? This is a humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
He looks at the roundabout. Well, say nothing and just look into the night.
Dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
Should I have it now or should I have it in 3 seconds?
You don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid.
Kuno.
It's different in land, in Jamrock, in the GRIH.
He pulls on his cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company. Not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our 2 precincts.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the Esquarian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, a city would disintegrate.
Well, I hope our investigation will help and improve the situation here. At least do some good, or we won't change anything here. Well, I'm hopeful.
But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Well, thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
All right. Let's, you jerk. Give me that cigarette. I'm gonna beat you. No, we gotta go. And I found both shoes. Why is the game telling me I didn't find both shoes? What's this? There's something on the table. Some monies. Some monies. 9 degrees Celsius. See you in the morning. Yeah, you have a good one. I hope you sleep well. I'm gonna drink so much. Looks like someone tore out the tape while a song was playing. Yep, that's what I heard. The window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Bam, bam. All right, fan, bed.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting.
Yeah.
But it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
All right. Let's snooze it up. We're crawling in.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep.
And then
sleep doesn't come.
Well, but I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Well, check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Okay, well, let's check the blanket.
It covers your toes. Stretch it over your soft belly. This is your body here. Intimate and warm. Breathing. A bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Well, let's roll on
It's
over.
a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, who killed him?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Helium? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Well, let's get some sleep.
It is. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
We're having dreams. Dream sequence. Oh my goodness. Really, a dream sequence. I'm gonna run really slowly. No, I run at normal speed. I'm unhindered. Anything out here? Hello. Okay. Going through the fence. I guess we're walking towards the body. The body has turned into a disco ball. Look at these lights. That's me. That's me hanging up there. And there's a disco ball.
Scent of your childhood.
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
What it says on the can? What are you talking about? I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me.
Yeah, I don't.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
You said who? My wife?
Do you remember the warmth of her thoughts between her legs and in her mouth?
My wife? Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
No, I am. On the bad day. The one where you ask her. And then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
Well, I left.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of you that left. Or you just stood there with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Watching my dick go?
Where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I could get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
Wait, what is Elysium? That's the title. And there's a disco ball. Tell me.
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you found every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Well, I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Sweating up the bed. That's what I do in real life. Wow. Call me out. I could come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown.
A clown.
Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
Oh no, not a... God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. The silent alarm goes off in your head.
Oh, wheel.
Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
In the shit. I'm waking up, I guess. My mind is telling me no, but...
Apple.
What? Oh, sorry. R. Kelly's canceled. Good going, buddy. No, oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
Why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some
speed?
You're too
Heck
weak
yeah.
to say no. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Failed volition roll? Wait, what is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system.
Okay, they mean literally like
you've brought up all day yesterday,
speed.
despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to
Detect.
ready to go to war against the world.
Yeah, I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course, Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around.
Follow my nose. I mean, we're looking for drugs anyway.
We'd be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
I mean, I'm a smart guy. My logic, it didn't get here without speed. I'm pretty sure. And look at my visor.
A mirror,
my outfit,
on the bathroom wall. In it, face adorned with the expression.
Oh, interesting. We got new choices. I heard about that band OO. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression, or use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop stream from fogging up the mirror. We actually have a chance on this one. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna fail this.
It belongs
we pass it.
The third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly,
disco happened.
Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
True that.
Dazzling swirl of disco music in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make the click. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Does this have anything to do with the ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. Oh, must have just stirred your mind. Oh. Disco rock band, anyway. Everyone loved it.
Yeah, y'all made Le Million.
Would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel like I needed to add a clicking sound when I make it.
It's used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Don't worry.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix.
Oh, I'm trying to learn finger pistols.
Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say,
I'm armed and dangerous. Would I do finger guns all the time if I was a police officer? That seems like a level of deranged. How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is not trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different...
You didn't need to just straight up kick me in the balls in real life, did you? You're like speaking to me. Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
Understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
All right, well, I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Oh, that's terrible. Interfacing both of these. +2, we +2 it and know the origin. Or tool not in hand. Oh, wait. Use your chain cutters. Yo. Let's fix the steam. Chain cutters. Tools. Chain cutters. In the other hand, one hand's got the... We're just Tim the tool man Taylor.
More
Still challenging.
adorned with the expression.
Let's fix it.
Slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been.
Oh, I ain't no Mario.
Still
Yeah.
happening. It won't come off that easy.
Still ain't happening. Alright, let's get these, I want the bolt cutters out of my hands, but, substance, psych, but -1 health for cans. Alright. We'll keep the crowbar. It makes me feel safe. The fan?
The fan stands still.
Okay, we don't want to take damage. I remember it almost killed me.
The window stands broken in its frame.
Let's look out.
Light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay. Is that the radio going off? There's a disco ball. The store. Is this where Kim lives? Or staying? Hello? Housekeeping? Housekeeping?
Is closed.
Knock.
Still nothing.
Much harder.
Nothing.
Keep knocking.
Still.
Okay, no one's there. Well, I get it. You stop harassing me. Still. Whoa. The breakfast nook is open. Yo, I just watched a video that would rated all the hotels' breakfast options. They didn't include this place. Good morning. I keep forgetting the name of this place. It's something weird. It's like the Timbuktu or something like that. Morning. He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Oh, yeah, they are. Just remind me, why do we need to talk to them?
Clearly the union's peacekeeping force Evrard told us about. The one he said hanged our victim.
Yeah,
We can't.
that's true.
Of course. Evrard may.
I just wanted to see if you knew.
He definitely has an agenda of his own.
Yeah, he does.
Either way, we need to interview them. And it won't be easy.
Yeah, it won't be. What do you mean, rowdy?
Governable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here. Men who drink beer for breakfast. I have no doubt these are the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys.
The ones who keep the peace around here. And the big one must be Hardy himself.
I've read a couple of Hardy Boy books. They're okay. I've read a couple of Nancy Drew books. They're a little better than the Hardy Boys. Are these men Garte told us about yesterday?
Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep.
Yo, me too.
Of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread.
Good.
And one big problem to replace it.
Maybe someday we could play a Nancy Drew game. Yeah. You're right on the... Yeah, they had a long... I've watched a couple of streamers play, like, 3 of her games. Like, from beginning to end. We might... we might get one in here. I can't remember a good one. Yeah, they're fun little point-and-click adventure games. I don't have any thing against them. There's so many of them. Maybe we could call in reinforcements.
Just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Debarders.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
All right, let's roll.
One thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them. Continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yeah,
Then
very curious.
they seem they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Fine by him. All right, let's check out some of our stuff. Encyclopedia, knowledge, experience. Let's check out this stuff real quick. Because I really want finger guns. Unlock.
Yep.
Spin one skill point to unlock. Aw, cute little kitty. Very adorable. You guys are very cute. And he's purring. Amazing. Okay. Do we want to unlock a new slot? Yeah, I think so. Let's unlock it. Confirm. Do it. And then, weird stats worth considering. But we already unlocked a slot. So, -1 logic? I don't want -1 logic. Oh, temporary. Whatever happened to Yerme Le Million? Yeah, thank you. Who, with his big amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation while you suffered and suffered. Did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit Fiolte de Nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Okay, or finger guns. Advanced racer? No. Communism, head in the clouds, or finger guns. Or let's go this one. A lot of chunks. Yo, let's do it. All right, we're only a little less logical, but I'm worried. What are you worried about?
Just a moment, officer.
Excuse me?
And there's no public phones nearby?
She's agitated and keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
He appears to be genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
She turns back to you. Well, good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Okay.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there or to the phone booth down the coast. Gary's phone is dead, too.
Oh, what's wrong with the phone lights?
The manager was vague about it.
She frowns.
Why would he be vague? This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, may I ask what you needed to use the phone for, madame?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
She looks down.
Oh, forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Lena, and my husband and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
You've been here
Missing person
all the time.
might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Oh, okay. If you think so. Well, has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
Well, what is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are an extremely rare species
of insect?
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Well, the water lock is kind of fucked.
That was broken. Could this be it?
Oh, the water lock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
I think it was some technical problem.
Whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
Well,
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
well, they said they'd have it fixed by tomorrow, but I'll solve the case by today. It's you. You're the murderer.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that.
Funk it up.
Investigation.
Funk it up.
Let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
It's not? If I see him, I'll let him know. You're here when, and if I get there.
You're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Did we, die when we were talking to her last time? No, we talked to her, before you went to bed, and she didn't have any more tasks. Tell me more about, Moral. Looks, character, your relationship?
I'm not sure where to begin.
Well, what does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is...
Slightly grumpy?
His eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's, and his palms are quite coarse from all the field work. He's quite gentle.
You can't go around forever short feeling grown men. If you want to find
I can.
you'll need more concrete information.
Well, let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for? His coarse hands.
He's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame.
He's fat.
He has longish white hair.
Old.
Usually a bit uncombed.
Messy.
Wild, even.
Real messy.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
Okay. Well, how long have you been married?
We celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
That's nothing. I beat you.
Numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the milestones even more somehow.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of a story, I guess. It's more of a... I forget the term that they use. It's... So anyway, I find... I've been married for quite a while. I think we just hit 17 years not that long ago. Last month. And when there's been older people, and by older, I mean people in their 50s, and they ask me how long I've been married, and they're like, oh, I've been married for 8 years, on their, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 3rd. Yeah, I think. And the last couple of times it happens, they try to give me, advice on how to continue, how to have a long-term marriage, and it's there's a disconnect, their brain short circuits for a second, and they just can't believe it, and then they continue trying to take their role as the teacher. Yeah, hecka cringe. Old people, cringe. Sorry if you're an old person out there, but if you are, please stop being cringe. You're killing me. How did the two of you meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get
hella cringe.
Recovering from my accident, and he just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
Smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts.
Yada, yada, yada.
More later.
Yeah, because she's old. But, yeah, pretty much. But we'll get through it. We just gotta outlive them But with the way like medical technology is going, where like it's all being destroyed and smashed to the ground by cavemen, then maybe maybe we'll all die really soon. I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
Useful.
Tell me more about this rare insect. Very fascinating.
It's fascinating.
Very
I
fascinating.
shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
Well, my logic stat stacked.
Lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah, yes, Phasmatodea, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insular Indian coast. Hence its name, the Insular Indian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
She looks you in the eyes and nods thoughtfully.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of Nomogeroma, would you?
It's simply
Nomogeroma.
so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
I thought so. What makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect.
What the?
It's like the reeds.
This isn't real life.
Then
They're making out and then they look over and they're like, oh my God, it's a motherfucking reed walking around. Let's call the newspaper and give them a clipping.
of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms. Their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
Oh, let's make a move.
Suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insular Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Well, I got a little hobby horse, phasmid reed stick insect for you, lady. So is it valuable?
Doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Oh, does it have cool powers?
It can blend in almost perfectly.
That's so boring. So many creatures do that.
Years, centuries even.
Well, okay, what's so special about this stick bug then?
Dear, I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
All right. I think I've already told her this, but I mean, I guess if I just keep telling her that I forgot everything.
Surely things can't be that bad.
Things aren't bad. They're catastrophic.
You know where we are, right?
Yeah. Winona Ryder and Edward Scissorhands. Les Whistle. The old lady? Oh, I get it. Yeah. When she's the old lady, right? Like for a scene. It's been a minute since I've seen Edward Scissorhands. Okay, I think I do remember. She's like telling the story to her children. She does. We're in the Whirling Rags cafeteria.
That's right. And where is the whirling itself located?
It's in Revachol?
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is the disgrace capital of the world, something like that.
Great, see? We're getting somewhere. What else do you know about our city of splendor, tattered as she may be?
I know that Revachol used to be really cool in the 30s.
disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Rhythm romancing. Her eyes are filled with the light reflected off those gilded years when the city seemed full of possibilities.
It's still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
Foreigners? You guys still have foreigners? We're not going to have those for much longer. There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history.
Sorry, we're just going to scurry right past this. I'm not quite sure what year it is. You guys keep bouncing around, and there keeps going flashbacks. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. It's the spring of 51.
Right, Ian. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
What? She gave me a pen because knowledge should be rewarded?
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxed her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
What regime? What mode of government? This is some kind of democracy, maybe? No. She's trying. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the Poltriot, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. This game was made yesterday. What the fuck's going on? Cop. We're living under the cop regime. I wish. We are like the something tells me it's not. This one.
Sweetie.
It's the communist answer, I think.
Not. There used to be people who thought that way, other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct.
I think she asked us this before, and that was the same answer I gave her.
Is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
But they still have cops.
Still have cops. Well, if there's no government, how comes there's caps?
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So well.
Before I was used to slamming the F5 button.
Not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain dead.
Whoa. Excuse me? So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things, history and places, remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
He's embarrassed for me.
Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay, well, what was that revolution you were mentioning?
I'm afraid. People of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
Well, what does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything.
Okay.
Really don't know how to explain it better.
Okay. Well, who could tell me more?
More educated in sweeping matters.
Like a janitor?
You should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a police officer.
Of course. Then, I don't know. Someone rich, maybe. Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Oh, I've got an idea.
But thank you, sweetie.
I'm just in time for me to ask her for more money.
Well,
Well, that's it for now. We're gonna quick save, so I don't. Green pen. She gave me a pen. Green pen. Ape pen. It's got a monkey on it. Yo, just in time for Donkey Kong December. A pen with a green ape head on the end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Pretty sweet. And then our notebook. Tuesday. Uh-oh. Find money for rent. Okay, we did that. Close the water. And Wednesday. Okay. Just making sure. Sing. Okay, we still high priorities. We clean up some of these. Sing karaoke. We gotta do that. Smoker. No, we got smokes. We gotta find smokes. Yes. It's only $20 now, right? I think is what he said, since we've saved the damage. Yeah, we need speed, we need cigarettes, and we need karaoke. Sounds like a Raging Tuesday. Okay. These guys are gonna kill me. I'm gonna quick save real quick. 21? Alright. Unbelievable. Hi, how's it going?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated.
She's...
Are you still wondering where you are?
What?
This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Excuse me?
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold.
You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
You friggin' liar. You lying liar.
You're looking for Titus Hardy?
Yeah?
You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her right.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Yeah, I just learned this. We give him a piece of paper.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
We will give him the piece of paper whether he likes it or not.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Why are you being so aggressive?
You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
One to talk, they friggin' hung the guy.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects, just dock workers. We've talked to Wortotl. We know who these men are. The union's militant wing.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys.
What'd you call me?
Enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Excuse me, I'm a communist? Fuck yeah. This guy just loved that. The tall, broad-shouldered man just takes a sip of his beer. Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Or, yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions. This one sounds good, except for me, like, just calling her a socialist at the end. That seems kind of anti-communism. I guess this is the communist one, where we want to help with the uprising. I like that. Good start. Let's take a step further. Armed uprising.
A comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
I know. What's up with that? They're prejudice. What's your role in all this?
I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Yeah. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Well, what are you going to do to me? The lieutenant's not satisfied with the approach.
What to do to you?
She starts laughing. It's a cold laughter, devoid of joy.
Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
The goddamn right it is. Fuck yeah, buddy.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
All right, well, guess I'm gonna talk to the fucking Bud Light over here.
What is this?
It's a bowl. They're spitting it, reeking of tobacco. Yeah, it's their patang. You, Titus?
This is where you say your bit.
Your bit? Do you hear the guy in the back? He said, kick his ass, sea bass. This is where you say your bit.
He and his men carry themselves like giants. You'll need to prove your mettle to be taken seriously.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. We need to talk about the man you hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him.
He looks around.
Looker, that one.
Oh, yeah, you are too.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Well, yeah.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff. Letting out that pretty boy smell.
Little big words coming from a guy named Glenn.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them. Me. I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
He slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Yeah, before the Bud Light kicks in.
Head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from boot size 44, blonde man, 30s, overbearingly masculine.
Yep.
Wants the world to know he's a macho man. Tobacco chewing and knuckle cracking. Who else do we have here?
You know that guy's thinking about a penis in his free time.
Sitting on his right, standard working boots, size 45 or 46, eldest in the room, probably mid-50s, smoker, quiet, across at the other table, hobnailed working boots, size 43, gang tattoos, Mesk or Sarah Mauritien in his late 30s, early 40s.
Damn, this guy's looking pretty friggin' hard for late 30s, early 40s. That's around my era, and I don't look that hard.
He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the general quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading.
Welcome to Jamrock.
And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads, T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
A plectrum? Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Well, I'm going to remember that. I don't know what a plectrum is, but...
Let's call this one the musician.
The musician and the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
All he wants for Christmas. A plectrum. Okay, thank you. On his neck. Oh, like he's got a guitar pick on his neck, on a chain.
And wheezing. Big guy.
That Angus.
Size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
220. It's him.
Conclusion. These 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Ah, one of them is missing. The odd shoe? The old lady. That's her.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
Is he rowing about somewhere?
He's with you, fella.
Titus is staring at you with his head tilted. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
Talking about that, man. There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Oh, was it the boy?
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Shakes his head.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She?
She?
So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be?
The gardener.
The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn.
I do talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so, too.
Oh, logic getting
Let
it.
me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do.
I keep thinking of like the Hardy Boys, the detective duo. Like this is the Hardy Boy territory. This is our turf for searching for crimes. You need to go up over them hills past the old Scooby-Doo gang's territory. And Lord help your soul if you run into Scrap-a-Doo in them hills.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
The Hardy Boys, the hard years.
Good. We are all watching each other. Obviously, the question.
The Hardy Boys, Hardy Harder. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy.
A pretty boy.
It's really talking about that pretty boy.
Funny, but my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
We have spoken to the head of the union. Yeah? Yeah.
What did he tell you? That we killed him.
Yeah.
That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
Okay, thank you for watching me with this playthrough at Disco Elysium. We solved it. It was these guys, the Hardy Boys.
So that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
But there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened. so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Okay.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Well, why did you kill him?
'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in
my town. So he was a mercenary? That's it?
He stepped out alive.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
Kind of mercenary. The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Gohoy and Seminine written all over it. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
Oranese. We're learning all kinds of
Right here in
French phrases.
I can't prove it, but I know he was set by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on. How did you know he was in Special Forces?
One night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese, goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Well, okay, so unfortunately it seemed like this was all justified. Case closed. Thank you all for watching me play Disco Elysium.
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song.
Oh, the worst
He's
songs.
gonna fuck everyone.
Well, maybe he meant like,
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true.
Saya.
This is a serious violation.
The karaoke code. Oh, no. Well, okay, besides crimes against karaoke, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one.
Oh, well, that's...
Workers threatened to kill some as a warning.
Well,
From rape to harassment to threats of...
justified.
Why the strange de-escalation?
Strange de-escalation.
Kill us all. If we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Before we don't bend over, that's what he said. He said he's gonna fuck all of you.
He said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls, grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
The lieutenant's trying to make sense of this flood of information.
This girl's on the mic, a beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt. Why not
Wow.
show me your cunt?
Wow.
Then he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
He shakes his head in disbelief. Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot.
There's something odd here.
Yeah, it is a little strange.
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Yeah, well, right. Who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Yeah, I guess. You murder, who called the shots that night? How did you kill him? Why don't I just, arrest you? Well, who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys.
Well, let's do it. Y'all are arrested.
Could do that.
Here's your pieces of paper. Please appear at court on the date given. I think it's like 8 months down the road.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
No, but seriously, who calls all the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
He sounds more amused than angry. You do. You give the commands.
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
Shanky.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
Well, when did this hanging incident occur?
Don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long have you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that.
Use guys.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. You happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Machine?
Pines?
The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Who?
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Let's ask how he killed.
Hanged him up by his neck until he got real stiff. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
The seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
And you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Composure. 6 high. Wasn't he a trained killer from Yorni Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him? Where did his overpowering happen? Things aren't quite right here, aren't they? Okay. Let's do it. Please.
Titus is wrong, and so are a few others. But
Titus saw and so are a few others, but who's cracking under pressure? Fat guy. He's sweating. He has difficulty breathing, but that's normal. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Wasn't he a trained killer from Urine? Where did his overpowering happen? Hey, you having trouble breathing over there?
No.
He looks up, startled, his forehead shining from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Fat
keep
muscle.
an eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break.
Well, yeah. Take a note of that. He was a trained killer. How'd you overpower him?
Asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Oh, success reaction. So where did the overpowering happen?
And the fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Well, there's something you're not telling me.
You too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
He hella has trouble breathing. What are you talking about?
No. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Not yet. We gotta bide our time. Look at him breathing. He's like... Yeah, I gotta ask him questions now or he's gonna not be alive. All right, well, I have other questions. Well, so what are we going to do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
The lieutenant closes his notebook.
Done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Lucky you don't get a beating. I want to talk about hanging it. You told me already. I spoke to Everard, and he said you'd cooperate. Godly. Discussed 8th Hardy. Week when you first met. I'll see you later. So what? I roll that and win the game? Authority. Is authority in here? Authority. Yo, imagine authority playthrough. We just tell everybody to fuck off and respect my authority. Sorry. Photos and men in overalls touting guns and Union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Alright, oh, Northern Lion just hasn't moved at all. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Hoax. And yeah, we'll do lunch. We'll do like birthday stuff. Yo, lunch and then maybe like a hangout at the house or something. Play some games. Well, have a good night. Okay. Let me see. You got new information?
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
20 real.
Yeah, I'll give you it ahead of time.
Room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Easy. I'll have it. Their knife?
Yep.
There are tomatoes so thinly sliced you could see through them.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging.
Yo, Mario Party tournament sounds good to me. We just got the last map. There's the last map that's even better than the other maps. And it's pretty cutthroat.